Trump is on a rampage, and he wants blood from the Freedom Caucus who derailed his health care bill. See how upset he looks? He don't look too happy. An angry Freedom Caucus responds to Trump's 2018 threat. After Trump drew first blood this morning with a tweet threatening to fight Freedom Caucus members in the 2008 midterm elections, a pair of House representatives have fired back with aggressive tweets of their own, implying that Trump's healthcare plan was evidence that he had succumbed to the D.C. establishment. It didn't take long for the swamp to drain. At Real Donald Trump, no shame, Mr. President. Almost everyone succumbs to the D.C. establishment. Wow. At Real Donald Trump, it's a swamp, not a hot tub. We both came here to drain it. Hashtag swamp care. Polls 17%. Sad. Ohio Representative Jim Jordan, the former chairman of the House Freedom Caucus, also defended conservative lawmakers earlier today on Fox News. Wow, okay. So it's a beef, it's a fight. Now, if you want to know what spurred the Freedom Caucus members to go at Donald Trump in this way, here was his tweet. The Freedom Caucus will hurt the entire Republican agenda if they don't get on the team. And fast. We must fight them and Dems in 2018. So, I think he took it personal that the Freedom Caucus derailed his health care legislation. He doesn't like losing, obviously, and he doesn't like, especially in the beginning of his first term, like his first thing out the gate that requires congressional approval, it gets smashed. So yeah, that's going to leave a mark, and there's going to be some resentment there. The Freedom Caucus is trying to change Washington. This bill keeps Washington the same, plain and simple. Jordan said Thursday for Fox News, America's Newsroom. We appreciate the president. We're trying to help the president, but the fact is you have to look at the legislation. It doesn't do what we told the voters we were going to do, and the American people understand that. That's why only 17% of the population support the legislation. Jordan wouldn't comment on the thread regarding the 2018 midterms, instead characterized the scuffled healthcare vote as just a postponement, and arguing that Republicans will succeed if they deliver on their promises to the voters. Let's forget the blame and what may happen in the future. Let's just do what we said. That's what the Freedom Caucus and what Republicans are committed to. So I want to see what the fallout will be as we move forward. Will Trump be able to rally support of the Freedom Caucus, which to me appears to be the equivalent of the Tea Party? And there's not going to be much bartering with these people, Trump. You're either going to pass legislation or fights on the grounds or with consensus of a large arm of your party, or you're not. You can't executive order your way all through this stuff. Though I will give Trump credit for one thing, and that is there are certain issues that he just went ham, hard as a monarch on, and I wish Obama would have went ham, but maybe he did. He went ham on the issues he cared about. But the voters need to wrap their head around the fact that the Democrats didn't care about certain issues like you thought they cared about them. They just like talking about them. But Trump, on the other hand, is going in not only talking, but backing it up. And whether you agree with it or not, this is a good boilerplate, right, for future progress or future politicians. So maybe what politicians say should mean something, and maybe their actions should follow their words. Unlike Catherine Pugh of Maryland, the mayor, who said, hey, I'm fighting for 15, and then got in and said, uh-oh, wait a minute, oops. But I can't say she's that bad, because when I asked D. Ray McKeeson what he thought about it, because he lost to her in the Mario race in Baltimore, he told me 3 days after the story broke, I hadn't heard that. I haven't read the article. I don't know about it. I wasn't aware. Which leads me to the conclusion that he would have done the same thing she did. I'm Tim Black for TBTV. I'm going to get a dig in every chance I get. I hate politicians who don't follow through. I'll see you on the next one. Subscribe to this channel and share this video with a friend.